flub all that type of stuff because there's just so many more people. You know?
Yes. You definitely get away with a lot, and you can definitely coordinate more than you ever could in one-on-one. So it is this big like double-edged sword.
Totally.
I can kind of see. Okay, so we got ThePrime and Oreo versus eBay and Vinod. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think these are all like UW heavy guys. Well, Prime I definitely know is from the Tuck House. What?
Is it just going right
Who's
in?
playing who here? I'm a little confused.
So I know eBay is a Captain Falcon. And
let's listen to that. All right, so we got the Prime is going to be chilling on Fox, I take it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have more dual jigs action versus so we pretty much had the same matchup as it was before.
Yeah, I know that. I'm sorry, I'm still like kind of stunned because I only see the Prime play Samus.
Really?
And, yeah. And I can see it in teams why they wouldn't do it, especially against two Jigglypuffs.
Yeah,
I would never pick Samus in this kind of team. But I didn't know he had a Fox. He must have kept around a pocket Fox. And as we were seeing with the last team, these two guys can work together.
Totally.
That was hilarious. Falcon comes in with the knee and catches him. During the hit stun of landing the knee, the Prime just turns around and he's like, I'm just going to up smash to be safe. I'm just going to make sure, and takes them both out. That was crazy. All right, it looks like these jigs are starting to take an early lead.
Yeah, I think part of it is not really, like I said before, not really knowing what's going on when you have two Jigglypuffs.
Yeah.
Because
they're just floating around, man.
Yeah,
they can
exactly.
control so much space.
Exactly.
It's so much easier than other characters. It's almost having like, I don't know, like a more mobile Peach on your team. Because Peach is definitely like that. Like Peach players, you hold down that space. No one wants to fight you. No one wants to contest your down smash. No smart player is going to contest your down smash in a team's match because you're just going to get knocked out and edge guard.
And you're going to go flying.
There's nothing else to do.
Eat 40%.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Cute, run up to me, cute. Wow, man, knocking them both off stage. They've got to bring it back now. Jigglypuffs are up one clean stock, and Jigglypuff, when Jigglypuff is up one clean stock, and actually I think that it's kind of a mind game on people. This is something that I've learned from Bowser as well, is that it's demoralized.
Yeah, totally. That
rest was cool.
Oh, that
was good. That was good. Oreo knowing the right kind of
flashy.
thing for this situation and getting him with the Falcon Punch. I wish the Prime had followed up with up smash. I would have been super happy about the last 5 seconds that had happened.
Yeah.
But that rest catching two people. What was I saying? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
The one clean stock up. Okay. And so why I think this is kind of a mind game thing and that can really get to people is that these are characters where it's bad, very bad to be one stock down against them. Jigglypuff in particular because you are much freer to throw out rest. You know it's pretty much, I'm just adding up damage. And you let me have it, I'm going to take that rest.
There's so many more opportunities when you're stopped because you're able to take more risks, and that's really important for a character like Jigglypuff who has rest like that.
Right there and getting them. And now it's
just free game.
Now it's just Oreo out there. There's nothing he can do. Ooh. Okay, he's gonna take him out with that. That was good. That was a good punish.
I want to see how they coordinate in a 2v1 situation. I think that's really interesting for two characters.
They stand as far away from each other as they can
and one of them
continuously up tilt.
Prime
this
strategy.
Is the new meta. Just up tilt.
I really hope it's
We got West Balls here. He can vouch for it. Just up tilt.
Pretty much.
Oh man, going greedy for that rest. He took way too long to get up there. Trying to rest that ankle, man. It's not going to work. And that backer is going to catch it. Just hold it. No, okay, that was good.
Randall.
Getting him with that rest. Yeah, he's going to fall onto Randall and survive. I was about to say that, and then they hopped up and got him with that.
That's so funny.
Okay. Wow,
I just wonder, what is Red Team thinking right now? Like, these two guys are both playing Jigglypuff, and we just lost to them pretty handedly. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
what are they thinking?
Yeah. How can they, I guess, improve the situation for them?
I think they want more space. I think in particular they want space. And even though that seems weird for Jigglypuff, because of their ability to control the air, especially with platforms around it, especially when you got Fox, and this is a huge problem, is that when Fox techs on platform, that is rest. That is rest bait. And it doesn't matter who you're playing in this situation, which is also cool, so that, like, anytime you're hitting against anyone, you're going to get rested.
Yeah, you just got to be really careful.
Wow, they're really switching it up. Okay.
Maybe as a try to, I guess, make the other team be a little confused and not ready for the two characters they're playing. That could be part of it. Or it could just be comfortability, or both. You know?
I'm not. So I know Prime's going back to Samus. He wants to feel that control. He wants to be
play
able
a more
to toss out
confident
those
characters.
projectiles.
Yeah.
Which will, I think, in the long run, it'll really help. He's really got to watch out against Falco. Falco's got the reflector, though, so in terms of other characters, I definitely agree on this matchup between the two a little bit more than if Oreo was going to stick Falcon. And then in general, I think Samus Nares are going to do a great job of controlling space as well.
Yeah.
With
Lots
Falco,
of big
though,
hitbox.
Falco, I'm not sure about. Falco
I don't know. It's kind of tough because the lasers can, I guess, they can suppress your enemies, but they can also suppress your friends. So,
Yes.
and that can be tough. If you do one bad laser and they happen to be resting, that's a free, pretty much jab from a teammate out of it. So, that's an easy way to get out of a rest. I'm guessing he's not going to use a whole bunch of lasers because that could be kind of risky. But
plus, he could be hitting Prime, and Prime really, and it's really in teams, when your partner hits you with a stray laser, and you know it wasn't going to hit anything. You're like, dude, I don't have time for this. Nobody's got time for that. Stop hitting me with the laser.
And I feel like he should have stayed with Fox rather than Falco.
I think.
On Yoshi's actually it might help because you can get the double shine off of the top, and that's a really big thing against. I feel like against.
And a full hop putting you up to that platform is really going to help get you guys out of a tough situation when there's two Jigglypuffs floating around you, and you guys just need space to work. And then on top of that, both of these characters actually have quick options to get to that top platform. Samus having the up B. But I totally agree. I think Fox would have definitely been a better pick in this kind of situation.
Yeah, I guess I think it's comfortability at that point. So if he can do it, then he can do it.
Yeah, definitely. If he's got the chops with his Falco, then definitely do it. But I think Fox is going to be better in general for this. Yeah. See, right there. So that was a situation where if he was Fox, that is up smash and you're done.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no problem with that. But instead, it's Samus and Falco, and Samus doesn't have that charge shot. So they both look at it like, I'm not good. Yeah, I'm not good for this situation.
Are you doing this? I'm not doing this.
Someone else come in here and do it. And so Samus just needs to come in there and down air. And not a great punish. It was a punish.
Samus might have been able to do a down smash too, send him off stage, but I guess in the heat of the moment, maybe wasn't really thought about.
Yeah, they would have needed. Honestly, I think the best thing that they could have done was coordinate something. Nice missile.
Yeah, that was a very good missile.
Finish him off. I think definitely that's something that needs to happen a little bit more.
Yeah, get those missiles off stage, get those projectiles.
Yeah.
Try to pressure the Jigglypuffs a little more.
Oreo needs to be able to hold center stage. Now that I'm looking at it, Oreo really needs to be able to hold that center stage because Samus near the edge is really difficult to deal with. No problem holding people there. No problem contributing to the center of the stage as well. The quick wave landing that she can do underneath the platforms, and then on top of the platforms actually gives her a lot more mobility options.
She covers a lot of space with her legs, especially, and also with the projectiles.
Especially with those projectiles, and then when she's out there, she can throw out those lazy nairs. She can throw out missiles. She can throw out a lot of stuff to just keep Jigglypuff away.
Yeah.
And actually, if you notice, they're doing a lot better in this match than they were doing last time.
Yeah.
It seems to be working right now.
It seems
Falco
to be working.
really needs to hold off though. He's really got to play it safe because if he's losing this stock right now, that's putting Samus down to one stock.
Yeah, you need to be able to pull out moves that aren't super committal, especially against a Jigglypuff. They're at higher percent, so it's not as big a deal, but if the Jigglypuff is at a low percent, you can't just... Oh my god.
Wow, Oreo taking them both out right there at the ledge,
Forget everything I said. That was good. That
was phenomenal. The non-committal. No, I totally get you on that, but that kind of opportunity, he caught him
that's
chilling
high risk, high reward, I guess, is you call it high risk, high reward for a reason.
High risk, high reward. Absolutely.
So it worked. If you can do it, if you have the confidence.
Oh man, that was ridiculous. And look, right there, as I'm saying, now he's holding center stage. You don't want to deal with Falco at center stage. He can cover so much once he starts hitting you. Whereas Samus is definitely going to cover you off stage.
Yeah, because her recovery is so good, that doesn't even really matter that much.
And then Falco, there's less chance for a flop. There's less chance for Jigglypuff.
Oh,
there you go.
Good call.
There's less of a chance for Jigglypuff to just pull off something near the ledge. Samus is a lot safer in that situation.
I'd like to see a little bit more of those grabs. It's a little tougher against two Jigglypuffs because if you grab one, the other can just come and rest. But I'd like to see a little more teamwork, I guess.
Quick release on the grabs.
Yeah.
And you can do that with Jigglypuff. So if anyone is out there and looking for tips between these two, don't be afraid to grab the Puffs in this situation. The Puffs need to react to you in time. And once you're committed to that throw, Puff is the lightest character in the game, which means your whole throw animation is as fast as it's possibly going to be. So it's actually one of the more safe options that you can do, grab forward throw, because you're also throwing out a projectile with their body with the dead weight. Super interesting, and it covers the space in the air that Jigglypuff wants to come through. So, some interesting things that you could play with the grabs. But I definitely agree. If we saw more grabs, I think...
Especially if they're able to separate them, since they are so floaty, it shouldn't... If you get them with, I guess if Falco gets them with a good back air, sends them on one side of the stage, Falco can grab the other one and then, charge shot with Samus, that should be a good option.
Yeah, and I was going to say, along with getting the grab, you want your partner to be aware of that grab too if they're ready to, capitalize on it. That's one of the things that I do when I'm in teams, man. I'm always looking for you. If you grab someone, the second you grab someone, I am setting myself up so that when you throw them at me, I'm hitting them. I'm taking them out. Of course.
It's got to capitalize.
I love it. All right, so we're going to Dreamland.
This is, I think, a very good stage for the Jigglypuffs, of course.
Absolutely. Very excellent stage for Samus. Maybe Samus' best stage as well. Maybe Falco's worst. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't. It's kind of hard to say, but it's up there.
But it feels bad. It feels very bad for Falco.
It's gonna. I'm trying to think about how the Falco wants to approach this situation. I'm not quite
I think
sure.
center stage. So center stage is gonna.
Hold center stage. Have Samus cover the ledge.
Yeah, and why I say that as well is that top platform. That is his safety. So if he's in center stage and he's getting pressured and he has both Jigglypuffs on him, down airs, you're going up to center stage and you're fine. That is going to clear the path. Excellent. That's what we're talking about right there.
Yeah.
Oreo came in, got the grab, and then Prime walks up and hey, cool. You hold my hit.
Perfect. Yeah.
Getting that punch off. So that laser.
And then another. Yeah. See, they're adapting so well with that. They realize that's.
Are they listening to us? Because we're like we're close enough.
We are in somewhat
ear commentators. That is one of the things with some of the venues that I'm also like, if I'm commentating, man, I don't want them to hear when I'm like, oh, salty, beat the shit, They don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that. That maybe that'll help certain players, but definitely, killing them both at the same time. I know myself as a player, I'm like, shut up. I don't. I play worse on stream in general, but when people are talking to me, no,
it's like you don't want to hear a lot of that stuff.
I gotta concentrate, man. I gotta concentrate so hard when I'm playing.
Whatever.
Yeah. All right,
Samus got a charge shot.
So one of the things, I was.
Cut the other one though.
Wow, and that gets him. I was about to say, we're totally on the same wavelength here. I saw the Prime holding on to the charge shot, and then I was like looking at the percentages. I'm like, this is a really good pick for the Puffs because if they're on top of their DI, charge shot's not going to get them for until they're at 80, at 80, and then. Precursor to actual commentators' curse. I didn't even get the idea out, and the Prime's already right there. I'm in your head, man. I'm just here to mess with you. I know what's going on. I'm gonna throw this one out there.
Interesting forward smash. It works.
Forward smash.
So
Jigglypuff's forward smash is
very good. Kind of laggy, really but it has good power. So if you're willing to commit,
Falco's forward smash I think is about the same speed or around the same speed, and that's laggy and that still hits hard. So it's all about and sometimes that'll even way too greedy with that rest.
Yeah,
really greedy. But one of the things about that is the lag kind of helps. So in this weird way,
like how the hitbox stays out, right?
Yeah. Actually, more in the sense of how the animation works.
All right.
For Jigglypuff in particular, because Jigglypuff doesn't really animate when she starts the forward smash. It's really just and then her foot's out, and then you're like, oh, I'm getting forward smash. Yeah. So if you walk up to that shield and you forward smash them, that slight amount of delay can really throw people off.
That Falco almost just went for the highest double dip of all time, but unfortunately didn't quite get it.
The highest double dip. Yeah, I want to see someone way up there who uses the up B, trades, they both go up to the ceiling, and then he spikes them all the way down.
That'd be nutty.
And then Jigglypuff gets to think about all their life decisions as they were spiraling to the bottom. Speaking of life decisions, Oreo making that recovery. I totally thought he was done right there.
Yeah, that was a really tricky situation. Yeah, especially against
going
Jigglypuff.
Straight up. Yeah, dude, he was Eye of the Storm right there. It's threading that needle. That was super close. Prime is barely holding on to that stock.
Red team generally though is holding a good
They're doing they're in the lead right now, but that's hurting them. The Prime is ready to die. Once again.
I wasn't expecting this, considering Dreamland is such a good stage for Jigglypuff. I thought that maybe it'd be better for them.
Ooh, no, he should not have. Okay, so in that situation, why I was gonna say charge shot on you on number 2, second player. That's gonna be the one that you can kill him. If he was watching for that, I think that would have been really good.
Yeah.
But definitely in terms of percentage and opportunity, that was probably his best punish.
Yeah.
Close on that grab. I wanted to see that grab so bad.
Yeah, I think we all did.
Yeah, how often? So I don't see it too much, but how often are we seeing the crazy grab stuff from Samus?
The super tether.
Yeah, the super tether. I don't see that anymore, but I feel like it would be advantageous. Okay, so we're down to both Puffs are on their last stock,
and Samus is just tanking so hard.
And we got that. Yeah,
unfortunate team kill, but still Samus was up to like what 150.
He's just holding 150. No, dude, he was almost at 200 at that
Serious?
point. It was
man,
huge. He was huge. He was holding on for a while.
I mean,
I was going to say, we got fourth player here, man. Fourth player's really got to watch out.
Yeah.
He gets hit hard, and he's basically done.
Needs to be very, very safe in this situation.
Yeah, who is he right now? I'm trying to figure out. Oh, and Falco is out. So that means
it's a 2v1 situation, but extra stock.
Yeah.
There we go. That's why it's so important to have a tank character like Samus on the team.
Exactly. Samus using up that extra stock, very important.
Kind of went for a weird read with that charge shot. I mean, it is a big projectile, so you can kind of bet a little bit.
Shoutouts to Chevy for throwing out charge shots in the neutral game just cause, and it working out. You know,
yeah.
Plep will do it from time to time too. I definitely enjoy it.
Also, shoutouts to Hugs for getting hit by 5 charge shots in one match. Salty sweet.
Sorry, Hugs. Man, he tossed it out again. He's really so now he's looking at percentages.
I mean,
now he's just like,
that's what I was
make
gonna say.
one goddamn mistake and I got you. And the forward smash catches him out of missing with the tether.
And now it's a 2v1. 2 high percent Jigglypuffs.
Oreo's got to work.
Yeah.
But I mean, a well-placed forward smash.
Yeah, I mean, like, there are plenty of moves that Falco can throw out to take out a Jigglypuff. He just has to be really careful. Because now he's in a grab.
That was it.
Ooh,
that
a
was
good mash out. Another, ooh. See,
and the grab release
super
again.
careful.
And he keeps rolling right after he gets grabbed. He's just begging for that to happen again. That is the panic option. And that is definitely the worst thing you can do is, like, when you get between those two players, rolling. You don't want to do it. If you're going to roll, you buffer roll away.
You should keep doing those back airs. Those back airs would be a good option.
Yes.
Covers, I think, the most space that he can on a horizontal axis, which is what you want against someone who can get a just devastating grab.
Yeah. Ooh, and he gets him with the forward smash.
Okay, now this is tied.
We still got this. We still got this in this 2-on-1. Oh my God, Oreo is getting away with this. So 175%.
And on the opposite side, though, we have a spacing, very volatile. So I wouldn't say it's even by any means.
Extremely. Look at the clock.
Oh man.
What is gonna happen right now? Are they gonna try and run it out?
Maybe.
No,
I could see it.
Oreo's working on an approach. He's working on an approach. They're trying to figure each other out right now. Dude, this is...
I'm just worried that Falco's going to get impatient and go in and do a bad approach.
Puff needs to fucking wait. Pardon my language, but Puff needs to wait right now. Puff needs to super chill out on that edge and just let him come in. I would even go to super sudden death at this point. I'm not kidding with you. Like,
wait a minute. They can't... If he times them out, wouldn't the Jigglypuff lose because high percent?
Yes, they'll win. I mean, like, in general, I would have taken him to super sudden death if that was an option. I am not going to mess around with this and this percentage. Like, a down air double dip's going to get him because Falco can chase him up that high.
Ooh, tense situation.
Well, the second they get right next to each other. And then I think we're starting to look at a little bit of bad smash now.
Yeah, lots of choking involved.
A lot of choking. Everyone gets down to their one stock.
One air. Oh my God, still alive.
Catch him.
Still alive.
Yeah, getting him with the sour spot on that, or the sour hit. I definitely agree with that back air, by the way. That back air statement. Back air, probably Falcon.
There we go. That's it.
Oh my God, Oreo beat him.
Man.
Oreo does it. Oreo pulls it off. Dude, shout out.
Does it.
Congrats to
Super
Oreo,
close.
man. That was a stressful situation, and you were sitting in that for almost a minute and a half.